I did the quilt project for my GT project. I named it A Clean Future, and my story's named A Clean Dream Come True. A summary of my story would be about that it's about a girl named Gabby and her sister Sammy who have a dream of the wonderful environment. And then they wake up and they realize that their environment's, well, the exact opposite what it is in the dream. Everything's polluted and gross. And some facts about the environment that I put on here are that the rainforests produce as much as 75% of their own rain through evaporation and transpiration. Every 6 seconds, we lose a soccer field sized area of rainforest, and humans have destroyed over half of the world's rainforest since the 1960s. Wait another 60 years and it could all be gone. About 63 million people in the US don't have access to clean water. 2 million tons of waste get released into our water every single day. Air pollution. Air pollution kills over 7 million people each year. 91% of people breathe polluted air. 70% of greenhouse gas emissions come from the meat and dairy industry. Cows need 45 billion gallons of water and 135 billion pounds of food every day. That's about 9 times more than humans. 2 new cars hit the road every second. Our vehicles are a major cause of global warming. Cars and trucks account for nearly 1/5 of all U.S. gas emissions, releasing around 24 pounds of carbon dioxide and other global warming gases for every gallon of gas. Some ways that we can fix that, I have written right there. 8 ways. Wash cold clothes in cold water and let air dry. Bike, walk, or carpool. Reuse, reduce, and recycle. Eat less meat and dairy products. Buy local products. Conserve water. Plant a tree and volunteer for cleanups. I made this quilt to show the environment. Each strip means something different about the environment. This is how I made it. First, I had to lay out the strips on the bag making thingy on the design I wanted. Then I saw the strips on the bag. Next, I ironed and cut the strips. Then I spread the adhesive so I could attach this bird lining to the inside of the bag. Then I sewed the sides together, added the binding and the straps. I made this bag with the help of my Nana, because I not thought I could sew it. And speaking of quilting, some facts about quilting. Well, first, what is a quilt? A quilt's a multi-layer textile traditionally composed of 2 or more pieces of fabric that are sewn together with multiple rows of stitching. Quilts were made in the early days to provide warmth at night and covered doors and windows to help reduce cold. Quilts were functional with little time for women to create decorative quilts. Quilting has been traced back to the 13th century when people wrote about quilting used under or over armor in England. European settlers brought quilting to the U.S., where the first known quilt was from 1704. The 3 basic types of quilt are whole cloth, which is quilts using a single piece of fabric on the top and bottom. Applique, which is quilts have a top layer with a single layer of fabric, but multiple pieces of fabric added on top. And patchwork, which I'm pretty sure my bag is patchwork, because patchwork are different types of fabric sewn together and were common in areas where women had few resources, so they used leftover quilts or clothing to create the quilts. This is where I got all my resources from and how I got all my facts. That's all. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and my background. Thank you.